Hey everybody, it's Kathy Keogh with a Google Minute. There have been some recent updates to Google Slides, and I'd like to introduce you to a couple of them. One of them is to view your slideshow in a grid pattern, so if you have a long slideshow, you can see all your slides in one screen and move them around however you want. Another one is if you're presenting and you need to skip slides for certain groups of people, you can do that as well, which is really easy and it's awesome. And another one is to update some data. So if you have a data table or you have data that you need to update for a future slideshow, you can do that. You can link the slides together, so if one updates, the other one updates as well. And I'm going to show you those three new features. So the first one, the grid view, is just going under View and go to Grid View. And now you can see all your slides at once and just click and drag and drop however you want them, whatever order you want them in. So it's pretty neat. And to undo that, just go back to View and click it off and it goes back to what you're used to, the view you're used to. The other one is skip slides. So if I'm, doing a presentation for, fourth grade, but I want to use the same thing for fifth grade, and there's a slide that, that particular grade doesn't need to see, I can skip it. So I would select it, go to slide, and skip slide. And you can tell now because now it has, the crossed out I, so it's not going to show. So if I go and present my presentation and move forward here, it's going to skip slide number 2. So going back to my presentation, to undo it, same process, just click on slide and uncheck skip slide, and now you can tell your slide is back to normal. So the other one is doing the data table. So I've made this data table that I found interesting. Actually, those are really the average temperature, and most of them are the real average snowfall in Boston. So I added a couple other things to it. If I wanted to put this in another presentation and to share with folks, I can link this slide to another slide presentation and then update the information on this slide, and it will update on the other slide. So it sounds complicated, but it's really not. So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to copy the slide. So however you do it, file copy or 2-finger click and copy, or I just Control C because it's easier, or Command C. So I copied my slide. Now I'm going to go into my other slideshow that I want to put this slide in, and I'm going to choose where I want it, and I'm just going to paste it in there. So again, however you paste. So I'll paste in there, and here it is. Now the option that comes up is to link slides. Okay, I want to link these slides because I want them to update. When one is updated, I want it to update the other one. So I'm going to click Link Slide, and you'll notice here it has a link. So I'm going to go back to my original table, and I'm going to change a couple of figures because things happen and it's really terrible. So if I change this to our average snowfall in January is 30, then probably everybody would want to split town, and yeah, you'd probably drown if you went skiing in that kind of atmosphere. So anyway, I updated the data on here, and you can change colors, text colors, if you wanted to. Everything would update. So if I went over here and decided I want to change my text color for some reason to blue, when I go to my other slide and update it, it will all take those updates. So I'm just going to click here and update. And there it is, folks. So that is it. If you want some more information on this, I will link the Google update site for you so you can view it once, on Google's terms. And anyway, so that's it for today. If you have some ideas, let me know. I'm going to be doing a Google Drawing one because I think I owe you guys a couple of Google Minutes. Been just wicked busy. So anyway, enjoy, have fun, and see you next week.